The world as we know it is gone. Let's go there.
Ready for action. Receiving. Waiting orders. Waiting orders. Going there. Operator. We're on the move. Operator. On my way. Waiting orders. Operator, on my way. Let's do it. We're on the move. Ready for action. Let's do it. Roger. Let's do it. Receiving. Roger. Receiving. Let's do it. Waiting orders. On my way. Receiving. On my way. Receiving. On my way. No more to find. There are some infected around here. Take him down! Operator. Roger. No more to find. We need backup! Not alone here. Take him down! On my way. Roger. Receiving. There's nothing left. There are some infected around here. There's a vehicle in sight. Waiting orders. Roger. Port spotted. There's nothing left. We're on the move. Let's do it. Going there. Operator. Going there. On my way. On my way. There are some infected around here. Operator. Going there. Operator. There are some infected around here. Infected incoming! Receiving. Operator. Waiting orders. Ready for action. Receiving. Reporting. Receiving. Hostiles inbound! Waiting orders. Roger. There are some infected around here. Clear. Search done. Reporting. We're on the move. Waiting orders. Reporting.
Morning, everybody.
Receiving.
Time to earn your living.
Treat them as hostile.
Raiders spotted. Receiving. Operator.
We need a workspace where we can experiment and
Okay, let's do this.
Waiting orders. Reporting. Receiving. Let's do it. Waiting orders. There's nothing left. No more to find. On my way. Waiting orders. Receiving. There's nothing left. Going there. There's nothing left. Going there. Clear. There's nothing left. Let's do it. On my way. Let's do it. Reporting. Waiting orders.
Wrap it up, folks.
Raiders
Call it a
spotted.
day.
Clear. Take him down! We'll get them. Roger. Ready for action. On my way. Reporting.
Some of them, however, are carrying guns.
Ask them to join us.
Receiving. Waiting orders. Hostiles inbound. Reporting. No more to find. Going there. Building clear. Let's do it. Enemy group approaching! Going there. We're on the move. Let's do it. Roger. Let's do it. Roger. Roger. We're on the move. Roger. Roger. People spotted. They're armed and dangerous. Let's do it. Waiting orders. Let's do it. We're on the move. Let's do it. Horde spotted!
Don't be
People
slackers.
spotted.
There's nothing
Armed
to
and
do about
dangerous. Chief.
Lucky us.
Reporting. Building clear.
Adaptation complete.
There's nothing left. Waiting orders. On my way. No more to find. Search done. Clear.
Stop working.
Clear.
Stop
People
hunting
spotted.
down.
Armed and dangerous. Roger. On my way. Waiting orders. Roger. Waiting orders. Search done. Let's do it. Receiving. Clear. Waiting orders. Ready for action. Receiving. On my way.
People spotted. Armed and dangerous.
On my way. On my way. Reporting.
Let's do it.
Waiting orders. We're on the move. We're on the move. Going there.
Let's do it. Vehicle spotted.
Ready for action. Going there. Roger. Reporting. Ready for action.
There's nothing left.
Ready for action.
Work's waiting.
Roger. We're on the move. Roger. Receiving. Reporting. On my way.
No more to find.
On my way. Operator. On my way. Reporting.
Now we're ready.
Okay, let's do this.
We're on the move. We're on the move. On my way. We're on the move.
We've spotted
On my
some
way.
people.
Roger. Roger. Going there.
Operator.
Ask them to join
Operator.
us.
There's nothing left. Search done. Enemy group approaching.
Going there.
Let's do it.
Roger. We're on the move.
Hostile group incoming. Vehicle spotted.
Adaptation complete.
The day's toil is over. Get some rest.
Let's do it. Operator, we're on the move. Reporting. Operator. Waiting orders.
They're trying to get inside.
Let's do it. Waiting orders. Roger.
No more to find.
Infected incoming.
Let's do it. No more to find.
Hostiles inbound. Reporting. Reporting. Reporting.
Let's do it.
Waiting orders.
Let's do it.
Receiving. On my way. Ready for action. Going there.
Ain't gonna wait for us. Let's get to it.
Operator. Receiving. Hostiles inbound.
People spotted. Armed and dangerous.
Waiting orders.
Search done.
On my way. Operator. Roger. On my way.
No more to find. No more to find.
We're on the
Work's
move.
done. Head back to your shelters.
There are some infected around here.
No more to find.
Going there. There are some infected around here. Waiting orders. Operator.
No more to find.
Waiting orders. Waiting orders. Receiving. Receiving. Roger. Going there. Ready for action. Building clear.
Operator.
Leave it as it is.
Building clear. Building clear. There are some infected around here.
Still in bed? Get up and off to your duty.
Clear.
Search done.
Clear.
Search done.
Receiving. Building clear.
Search done. No more to find.
Waiting orders.
Search done.
Building clear. Waiting orders. We're on the move. Operator. Waiting orders.
We're out of storage space.
Time to sleep, everyone. Tomorrow's another day.
Reporting. Roger. There are some infected around here.
No room for resources.
Receiving. Another one incoming!
Our building is under attack.
Roger. We're on the move. On my way. Roger.
Search done.
We're out of storage space.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
On my way.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Roger.
There's nothing left.
There's nowhere to store resources.
On my way. Building clear. Building clear.
There's no space to store.
Receiving.
Search done.
Roger.
No more to find.
Rise and grind.
We are
Somebody's
out of
coming.
resources.
Clear.
Operator.
Ask them to join us.
Waiting orders.
Let's do it.
Ready for action. Going there. Reporting. Roger.
Tell them it's
Roger.
nothing.
No more to find.
Waiting orders.
Search done. Search done.
Building clear.
Let's do it.
Going there.
No more to find.
Building clear. Reporting. Waiting orders.
We need more resources. We need more resources.
Stop working. Start winding down for some rest.
Waiting orders. Going there. Port spotted. Roger. Building clear. Another one incoming. Operator.
Let's do it.
Going there. Receiving.
No more to find.
The infected are pillaging a building. The door won't hold much longer. They're trying to get inside. The door won't hold much longer.
No more to find.
Going there. Clear. On my way. On my way. Receiving.
Let's do it.
Waiting orders.
Search done.
Clear.
Search done.
Wipe that sleep off your face and get to work.
Reporting. Ready for action, operator.
There's nothing left. Search done.
Going there. Building clear. Ready for action.
There are some people here. Enemy group approaching!
Receiving.
Let's do it.
Going there. Roger. Reporting.
Let's do it.
On my way.
Let's do it. No more to find. There's nothing left.
Receiving.
Shoot them down.
Another one incoming!
Roger that.
No! Fuck! They spotted us! Roger. Reporting.
There's nothing left. Let's do it.
Ready for action.
Let's do it.
No room for resources.
The day's toil is over. Get some rest.
Hostiles inbound! Ready for action. Ready for action. Building clear.
Search done. No more to find.
Waiting orders.
No more to find.
Operator, receiving.
No more to find.
Clear.
Search done. No more to find.
Clear. Receiving.
There's nothing left.
Building clear.
Sleep, people.
Hostiles inbound. Ready for action. Ready for action. Going there. Reporting. We're on the move.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Building work done.
We finished construction.
Hostile group incoming.
Inside!
Sir, we bumped into a wandering group. They've got some guns on them. Additionally, some of them have technical and scientific. However,
Ask
Another
them
one
to join
incoming!
us.
Building complete.
Let it go. Poor kid suffered enough.
We're on the move.
Construction complete.
people spotted. Armed and dangerous.
There's nowhere to store resources.
Roger. Going there. Roger. On my way.
Construction complete.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Search done.
Going there. Going there.
Let's do it.
No room for resources.
On my way. Roger.
Search done.
We're on the move. On my way.
Let's do it.
Going there. Building clear.
Building adapted.
No more to find.
Work's done. Head back to your shelter.
Let's do it.
Reporting. We're on the
Some
move.
people are
On my
wandering
way.
around.
Reporting. Going there. Roger.
They're weak.
Ask them to join us.
Clear. Infected incoming.
Let's do it.
Waiting orders. Roger.
Chief, did you hear?
Okay. Get ready to defend the zone.
Reporting. Reporting. Operator, reporting. On my way. We're on the move. Ready for action. Ready for action. There are some infected around here. There are some infected around here. On my way. Hostiles inbound!
Infected are pillaging a building.
They're trying to get inside.
Roger. Ready for action. Roger. Receiving. Going there. Roger. On my way. Waiting orders. Roger. We're on the move. We're on the move. We're on the move. Roger.
Let's do it.
There are some infected around here. On my way. We're on the move. We're on the move. We're on the move.
Let's do it.
Then we'll take down as many as we can before we fall.
Waiting orders. Ready for action. Operator. Reporting. Building clear. Going there. Roger. Building clear.
No more to find. There's nothing left.
Waiting orders. Building clear. Building clear.
No more to find. There's nothing left. There's nothing left. There's nothing left.
Stop working. Start winding down for some rest.
No more to find.
Waiting orders. Waiting orders. Building clear.
There's nothing left.
We're on the move. Operator. Operator. Ready for action. Roger.
Let's do it.
Building clear. Another one incoming!
No more to find.
Ready for action. Building clear. Clear!
Search done.
Everybody get ready.
There's nothing left.
Building clear.
No more to find. There's nothing left.
Building complete. Construction Building work done. Building complete.
Clear!
There's a vehicle in sight.
Reporting. Operator.
Research complete. Research complete.
Wrap it up, folks. Time to call it a day.
Horde spotted! Hostiles inbound!
Large group of the infected incoming.
On my way. Waiting orders. Receiving. Operator, we're on the move. Roger. Receiving. We're on the move. Roger. On my way. Ready for action.
Let's do it.
Reporting.
This vehicle looks useful.
Ready for action. Another one incoming! Receiving. Infected incoming! We're on the move. On my way. Horde spotted!
Let's do it.
We're on the move.
Let's do it.
Another one incoming!
Let's do it.
Horde spotted! They're gone. Going there. Hostiles inbound! Reporting.
Hostile group incoming.
Receiving.
People spotted. Armed and dangerous.
Roger. Operator. Operator, we're on the move.
Let's do it.
We're on the move. Operator.
Another vehicle here.
Operator, going there. Roger. Roger. Where are we going? On my way. We're on the move.
Let's do it. No more to find.
We're on the move. Receiving.
There's nothing
New
left.
tech available.
Stop working. Start winding down for some rest.
Search done. There's nothing left. There's nothing left. There's nothing left. There's nothing left.
Reporting. Building clear.
There's nothing left. There's nothing left.
Infected incoming! Going there.
There's nothing left. Search done.
Port spotted!
Let's do it. There's nothing left.
We're on the move. On my way. Building clear.
Search done.
We're on the move.
Search done.
Building clear.
Don't be slackers.
Let's
Get
do
up
it.
and do your job.
On my way. Roger.
There's nothing left. Search done. There's nothing left.
Clear.
There's nothing left. Search done. Search done.
Building clear. Clear.
Research complete.
The day's toil is over. Get some rest.
Hostiles inbound.
All squads, return to
Busting
posts.
support.
They're breaking into our building.
Let's do it. Receiving. Reporting. Ready for action. Roger. Receiving. Operator, we're on the move. Ready for action. Going there.